Welcome everyone to today's live stream. Some more Plant Crafter. We're gonna do some butterfly farming. Is it farming if you actually don't like harvest them? Just butterfly nurturing, maybe? What should we call it? I'm not planning to like harvest the butterflies for their wings or anything like that. That'd be kind of cruel, I think, to do that. Timmy's here. And you see he is finally making his move a little bit. What's up? You're like, you heard me talking, so you're like, where's my treat? Yeah? You want to finish your tree stick? He's gonna hide out under the cover today. It's got a little cold. So he's gonna keep it warm. And wanna say hi a little bit more? Say hi. There. He exists. Yeah, you want that? There you go. Hurry back up. He's gonna do his Jedi impersonation. Yeah, it's getting cold tonight. It went from it was like almost 80 degrees a couple of days. Actually, it was in the 80s a couple of days ago, and tomorrow is going to be below freezing in the morning. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. Just out of nowhere, you know, it goes from wearing shorts and short sleeves to now you're like bundled up and, you know, hoping that the car is not iced over in the morning. So thank the hurricane for part of that. Power is out. So you had a power issue as well. I had power go out last night, actually, but it was like, it's weird because I just had one of my UPSs, my battery backups the other day, woke me up middle of the night screeching, high pitch whine, and I go in there and it said it was an error code. I was like, well, I'm just gonna silence the alarm. I'll check in the morning. So I check it and it says the charging element failed. So basically it's pushing power, but it's not charging the battery. And so the battery drained, and it's just been saying that for several days. I ordered a new one and I got it. I had it set up, ready, all charged up. And I was like, I'm gonna, you know, swap it out tonight later. And then the power goes out for like 30 seconds. So all my stuff that was on that battery backup shut down because the battery was dead. And then when the power comes back on and it turns back on the battery backup, it doesn't show the error code. It says the battery's fine. It says battery's fully charged. So there's something definitely wrong with it. But I ended up swapping everything out last night when that happened. And then just before midnight, the power went out again for like 5-10 minutes. And so fortunately, all my stuff was stayed up here at that point. So I don't have an extended power outage. That's a good thing. Timmy wouldn't care. If I had extended power outage, you'd already know it because I would already canceled the live stream. And hopefully no power outages today. If I suddenly stop moving on camera, everything stops, then maybe the power went out. Maybe I just lost internet. It's not cold enough for it to snow here yet. And if it did snow, it is still too warm. It's like in the 40s right now. So it's still too warm for it to stick. Plus, you know, even with it getting down into the 20s tomorrow, it's still going to be that the ground has to kind of cool down with it. So if we did get snow, it would probably still not stick. It would just end up melting when it hit the ground. Would be my expectation on it. I don't want to deal with the cold. I'm tired of the cold. That's kind of the thing, is it's one thing when it's hot. Like, if it's too hot outside, you can only take off so many clothes. You know, I like how people are always like, I don't like it when it's cold. I prefer it to be nice and warm. But yeah, but if you get too hot, you can only take off so many clothes. I mean, at some point you're going to take off enough clothing that you're risking getting arrested. So you can only take off so much. And then wintertime, when it's cold, you can just keep bundling up until you look like the little kid, the younger child in A Christmas Story, where his mother bundles him up so much he can't put his arms down and he's crying about it, but she's like, well, it's okay, just get to school. Power constantly goes out because of construction. It broke the new monitor, like it shorted out your new monitor with the power flickered. It sounds like you need to make sure you have a good surge protector that your monitor's plugged into, if that's the case. It shouldn't just be straight into the wall for that reason. That's why you want a good surge protector. Or in my case, I got battery backups for that reason. So it protects it and keeps it going in case the power goes out. But yeah, if you had it fried, then something, electrical surge of some kind from that. And that's where you need a good surge protector. Get you you don't have to get like a super expensive one. Just a decent one should be all right. As long as you don't put too many devices on it, you should be okay. If you put too many devices on it that draw too much power, then you're going to overheat the surge protector and risk electrical fire. And don't plug surge protector into a surge protector like many people do, because that's how you end up with electrical fire. Timmy's still working on his treat. All right, we're going to do some massive butterfly work today, because we did the rockets last time. I want to take advantage of all the insect boosting from the rockets, and I've already done some moving of stuff around to prepare for this. So we're about to rebuild my little farm, my butterfly farming area. All right, so I am about to hit 45 TTI. Yeah, very nice. But we got that's still a rookie number. I gotta get it way higher without doing like an AFK things. There's plenty of people who have done much higher numbers that I've seen, but it's because they'll sit there and AFK for several hours. I don't want to do that. So I am migrating my butterfly farm, tier 2s, over here. You see how many I've got going. I don't even have any butterflies in these yet. Ooh, common. Take the common. And then you dump that off. Rare. Yeah, so we're going to be making a bunch of butterfly larvae on auto because of that little setup. And then we're going to do a lot of butterflies. I'm gonna actually take those. I don't think I got, nope. That one, yep. Okay. I'm just gonna start by, actually I think, let me go check. I think I have one gold larva waiting. I might have two. I can't remember. I know I had another one craft while I was building some stuff. I do want to cycle all of them out for gold, because that would just be awesome. Let's say I got like every one of my farms has gold larva in it, but that's gonna take a lot of time to cycle them. So where's that side? Let's see, butterfly. I do have one more gold butterfly. I'm gonna toss in this rare larva. And that did not take anything. I may not have any supplies in. Fertilizer, bacteria, mutage, mutant. All right, so it should have what it needs to pull it, but yeah. So can I link you one? I'll remind me towards the end of the stream, and I'll send you like a couple of links. Honestly, if you just want to go with like a basic APC surge protector, cyber power surge protector, one of the ones I've got at spots that I can tell you works really well and they have a lifetime warranty is Monster cable. It's mainly for like musicians. That's what they did. They kind of like started out as like they were like a music cabling company, and you know, their cables were always lifetime guarantee, and one of those withstood a surge, whereas an APC fried. So I do not use APCs anymore. I go with either cyber power, or if I just need a plain surge protector, I go with something like monster. Because again, I have one that it took a hit, nothing on it got damaged, but everything on the APC got fried. So I was not happy about that. That was a good like $3,000 of equipment gone. And APC, do not, if you're gonna put something expensive on it, I would not use APC, because their reimbursement process is a nightmare if you actually have something damaged on their equipment. Like, basically, you don't have coverage from them. You're gonna get your insurance to pay for it, and whatever they don't pay, you might get some money from APC. But generally, for just light use, I would say APC is a decent option. But just for plain surge protector, go with monster, or go with cyber power. Cyber power is what I stick with now. All right, I'm gonna clear all of these out, because I want to make sure I've got all of these empty. I think most of them were empty still. I didn't have them fully populated. I was trying to get them all wedged in there, and it just kind of, it's kind of hard to place these actually next to each other. All right, that is all of my existing larvae moved. So oh, I thought I got them all. All right, I did miss one. Okay, yeah. Let's just go from this side. This side I seem to have lined up a little better. And I moved it over here only because I was starting to run out of room. As you saw, it's kind of, I was encroaching on some boulders and just other stuff. It was just kind of getting tougher and tougher to find a good placement spot in that other area. So I thought I'd come over here, because I get this placed. Well, to a degree, it's a little easier over here, but you see, I've got a lot of open space over here. So it actually does give me, it's not flat. Like, I was going to do it in the plateaus as well, but then I was like, you know, there's still boulders over there. And I was like, I know what's going to happen. It's going to get in the way. So I skirted along the edge of the aluminum fields. You see, I got that boulder there. But everything else, I pretty much have all this way back. I mean, that's a lot of butterfly farms if I can fill this in. That's going to be a lot. And most of them, you see, like, well, that's empty because I'm saving that for gold. 23.5 kg. If I eventually can get them all to gold, that'll be 29.4 kg. That's a decent amount, you know. That's a, I want to say, a pretty good amount of biomass production. Another one. I thought I got them all, and I missed 2 of them. Yeah, I still would like to see something, either mod or native to the game, where I can have a kind of a platform type structure that will make it like easy to place some of these down. So it's like a, you know, you have something like, we got the foundation grid, but this won't go in the foundation grid. I would like a foundation grid that can take the place of the ground in certain locations. So I could build like basically a grid that's like, oh yeah, look, I got this nice grid here. And it just makes it easier to maybe line some stuff up. Apparently that is in the way. I'm not saying it has to be something that they snap to. Like, I don't need this to snap to a grid. That's fine. You'd have too many items that you'd have to try and make fit exactly right. I just want something that's like just makes it a little easier instead of having the ups and downs of the terrain. Give me some place where I could build this little grid that lets me put down the butterfly farms on top of it. You know, it's like a different... It's not just the plain foundation grid. Some kind of... like almost a trellis type thing. Maybe. You know, something like... It looks like a foundation, but it's maybe less of a metal feel to it. More of like it's got like vines and such and like that to try and make it more enticing to the wildlife, perhaps. I don't know how you phrase that. How you know, want to find that. And did I put one in the wrong spot? No, I did not. Apparently I must have missed one somewhere over here. Or did I? Is that one? Okay, good. So that's a bunch of farms ready to go that have never been populated. I haven't put anything in there yet. And might want to empty this on my way up. I got a bunch of larvae that I have not actually put into use yet. So I want to see how much this maybe increases everything. And okay, I know that might have been some more fabric, I think. Yes, need one more fabric and I'll be good. It's kind of sad because my fabric doesn't actually, it doesn't reach far enough with the auto crafter to craft from here apparently. And that's kind of surprising, that it's like that easy to be out of range for the auto crafters. That's why I think there should be something different. I got 2 more goldens. Look at that. That's awesome right there. All right, that probably is too many. I might have enough space. I might not. I don't know. I should have enough. That's 2 each. That should be good. Oh, I didn't look at what my you know what? Let's go. I'm gonna do that. I want to look and see, because all I did pretty much was transplant what I had and just migrate it over to the new spot. I want to see actually how much my rate is right now for biomass. Gotta go all the way up. There. So we're here licking his paw, and I thought he made a noise. So that's my insects right now. Yeah, it's pretty fast. It's going. Hey, Sanchez. Thanks for joining in. I mean, 274,291,000 per second on insects. And that's how my biomass is going up. So 274, 291. You know what? I'm gonna screenshot it of that. Because I will forget that by the end of the stream of like, okay, how much did I have on that? So it's 274, 291. I just want to see how much this one batch of larva changes that. Because again, I'm getting that multiplier. as well. You gotta remember there's a multiplier in effect because of that 100 rockets. And I am adding in, so let me just double check I'm not skipping any. Surprisingly, the blue 1200% blue larvae are the easiest ones to get of the new ones. I get those without any real effort still. It's just, it's like the ones that are 1000%. I get a few of them, but it's mostly the 1200% blue larva. And then I've actually gotten about half as many gold larvae as I've gotten of the red larva. And at least, say, 3 to 4 times as many blue larvae as I've got of the red larva. It's a big difference, especially considering the blue is supposed to be the more difficult ones to get. And I guess I'm about to be cranking out some more larva once I harvest. I should be all right. I've been kind of stockpiling. You see, I got a good amount going. I did kind of stockpile a little bit. Fertilizer's kind of crammed in there, but I could take care of that. Yes. Oh, duh. I was supposed to go look at how my how that changed. So, you know what? Let me. I'm gonna pull that picture up just to make sure. I will say, I remember what that amount was, but I'm kind of afraid that I'm going to get the number wrong on it because it looks like it's such a big difference. So, insects before I did that batch of butterflies, 274,291,008. That was just insects. 515,863,008. So I have actually, wow, yeah, that is not quite doubled my insect value right there. That's a good, like, that's a good boost just from that small amount of actual work I did. But it is still not like quite double. It is close. It is a good bit, but it's not quite doubled yet. I want to see how much I can do to that. I want to make that just crazy today. Oh, let's go grab. I know I got some supplies here. And we just refresh. Yes. All right. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Should have enough. Yes. So that's 4 more butterfly farms. And I'm about to go get a bunch of larvae somewhere. So 515 million, just that bump there. I bet I can easily, I know I can easily break a billion per second on it. I'm wondering how high I could take it today on the insects. And, you know, this is just preparation for the next update when we get, like, hopefully get fishies. And they're like, oh yeah, you can have fish now, but you gotta get yourself, you know, you gotta get your terraformation index high enough. And it's probably gonna be something to do with, I'm sure, insects have to be a certain level because the fish are gonna be probably eating some of the insects. At least some fish will eat insects for food, so you'll have that. And then we'll go beyond that. Yeah, look at the butterflies. That's why I moved it over here. It's gonna be a lot. The best investment I could make that will make me rich is to give you 10,000. I could probably give you 10,000 thank yous. Yes. I'm sure I can learn enough coding, coding knowledge. I can like set some kind of script going that will just, you know, send you a thank you message over and over and over. You didn't specify 10,000 what? You just said 10,000. That, yeah, 10,000, 10K. Oh, wait, yep. I know what I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need these. Yep. And fertilizer. Oh. And gotta keep my eye out for the larva. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take this one too. Might as well take the uncommons. I'm done with the whole massive rocket building project thing. I'm not gonna do any more big group clusters like that. It's so much work for just such a short payoff. It just goes way too fast. But I could keep launching some rockets here and there. Right now, I think I'm gonna focus on using some of the bees to break down, because I can use them to generate more fertilizer and more mutagen, which I can just then of course process the mutagen for tier 2. Need to find me a bunch of larvae. That one. Alright, so that's a few. I didn't get any rare larvae. I'm running out of room on those. Definitely gonna run out of room. Oh, I got one rare larva. Alright, let's take... Oh, not that. Only 4. 4 is good for now. I'll need to stockpile. There we go. That. I've got my stuff here. There. That. Yep. Still not enough room. Too much. Tier 2. 10,000 yen from Japan. What's the currency that like 10,000 converts into like $1? Like US. How about that? You got trees cutting wires the last couple of days? Well, take their scissors away. You don't give the trees scissors. I mean, you know, that's just asking for trouble. Next thing they're going to start using chainsaws and come after you. I recycled a red one and then got another red one. Oh, that's gonna take a moment. There's 2. See what I crafted with that. Oh, the wrong larva. There. Another red one. You know what? I'm gonna take the blue ones out. I need to go down, drop off some common ones. Yep. It's weird now. Honestly, I may have said this. It's so weird because I was getting used to looking out for larvae, but I was looking for like the fancy ones, the rare butterfly ones. Like, oh, look, there's that rare one there. You know, as I'm going along, I was actively avoiding looking on the ground for common larvae. I was trying to avoid them. I was like tuning them out, and now I actually need to pay attention for them, and it's throwing me off because I went from I don't care about these to now it's like I have to have a lot of those. Oh, you can see how much the particles are getting a blocky effect now. It's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. I'm gonna leave the uncommon. Commons. The Bolivar is so low, 10K only converts to 1 cent. Well, there you go. I'll even go above and beyond on that at spots. I will give you 20K in Bolivar. How about that? You can have 2 cents US. Oh, a check. Yay. I'm actually like gonna start running out of room on the uranium. I'll have to do something with the uranium soon. Actually get back to my project build. Fertilizer. Let's see how my production is going. Down to those. Another gold, 2 reds. Not happy about the reds. But another gold. I like the gold. You see, it's like, what was it? I had one in there. Now I took another one. And now I got 2 more. So that's 4 of them. And I've already had 2 golds produced so far in this stream. And that's unusual that I'm seeing that many in comparison to the blue ones. Normally I come back and it's just like a row of blue. Because that's all that's being produced. And then it's like, oh, hey, here's 1 red in there. Ah, I saw it. Another red. All right. I need a bunch of rare larvae. I think I already scrapped all my older larvae. I still gotta work on that. Actually, that's a good spot to go. I've got a large empty platform there. That's gonna give me a bunch of larvae. Well, it's not the one I wanted. Alright. Oh. Uncommon. Common. Yeah, commons and rare are only ones I care about right now. The uncommons, I got too many. And it's too bad you can't, like, downgrade your uncommons. Like, oh, I'm gonna split this. I'm gonna gene splice this uncommon and make it a little more common. It's too fancy for my taste. You know, it's like getting a fancy steak and then throwing some plain ketchup on it. And, you know, steak's too fancy. I need to downplay it a bit. I feel like we should do that with the larva. Let me deconstruct an uncommon to make a common. We'll just gene splice the uncommonness out. I'm gonna end up with like a ton of uncommons here because I'm not picking them up. All right. Guess it might be time to go get some food. right. Eat. 1 rare larva, a bunch of common. Oh, wait! Look at 3 more gold, and 3 more red, and 3 blue. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's definitely... something's not balanced right. I feel like that's going to change in the next update, maybe. But something is not balanced right on the RNG with the new larva. Because I am getting way too many golds in comparison. And definitely getting too many blue compared to gold and red. Alright, let's take the... Well, we'll take 2 gold. I need another 1 in there. I'm sure I'll come back up, find a 4th one made. Maybe I can actually get half of the farms turned to gold larva today. I remember... We should, like, color code these. Like, paint job type thing. Give us, like, that option. Because I would, I would paint them as a way to define which one I got to last. So I know it's like, oh yeah, this one is not used. It's this color. That may actually be enough common larva for right now. Boom. Alright, I'm clearly out of something. And I guarantee, let's see, how long we go? We're going just over 30 minutes. I bet it's the algae bug again. Yeah, because as soon as I start harvesting, apparently some spawned in one of the other spots. And is already making use of them. It seems like a little quicker than usual for it to happen, though, where everything got stuck with the algae. That's completely full. That's not what was it? Am I missing? No. No. No, it's just that. Just the mutagen. Oh, maybe I'm actually missing some honey now? Maybe I don't have enough honey going? Alright, that'll work for now. Let's see. Much more explosive powder I need for over here. There's too many boulders in this area for anything like the butter. I mean, yeah, there's a little spot over here, like through this area where it's not so bad. But I just already have so much stuff over here. I didn't want to do the butterflies over here too. There we go. Let's see. Everything is full. I guess I'll do some more of these. Did I drop something? Yep, I dropped a super alloy rod. Alright. I did. I was overzealous. I made too many. All right. 3's the limit that I can carry in my inventory at one time. There we go. Yeah, I was going to build over the water there, and now I'm doing this. I feel like I need to clean that setup out and then just migrate it over here, too. So that it will be closer. I don't want to have to keep carrying stuff like that. I mean, it'd be perfect if it's just over here, and I'd just be like, 1, 2, 3, and then go reposition them however I need over here. I like the butterflies. I just can't rely entirely on the butterflies. That lined up right. It's hard to tell with this one. I think that's about right. Yay! One rare. I know there's some others there buried inside that now. Guys, gonna be it's gonna be a lot of heaters. A lot of heaters on this. This is definitely gonna be a project that I am doing for quite a while before this before I start to run out of steam on this. Haha. I think what I do 5 per direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so 25 on each floor. And I'm going to do a whole multitude of floors. It's just going to keep going and going and going. This might end up being my reach for the heavens type of tower. And just see how high I can build with this one before I can't build anymore. So I don't remember seeing anybody say there's like a build limit, but I'm sure at some point the game's like, no, you can't build any higher. I mean, it's like Minecraft, there's a, you know, vertical build limit. Otherwise, people just keep building up and up. And just to build as high as they could, to just for the fact of jumping down and landing in water where they don't die. All right. Wow, okay. I'm actually getting more red now than normal, which is odd. Normally, I'm not getting that many. And I say red, it kind of looks like it's like red like the button there, but it's not quite a straight, like, vibrant red. It's not like a... It's not quite the red of the button on that, but to me, it's like it's more red than is pink or purple. Go. Give me another gold one. That's what I want. I want gold. Lots of gold. Timmy wants a nap. He's finished. Yeah, he finished that chew stick and now he's like, I'm going to sleep. All right. That's a fair amount of butterfly farms so far. I still feel like I got plenty of room for more, as long as I don't just destroy my frame rate. There's definitely some spots where it stops for a second while it loads the background. I'm not noticing that many rare larvae right now. Alright, I know this got plenty of sulfur here. So it's back to that. This is why we need a way to filter out the junk items. Because basically that's been stuck there, not producing because it's full of O2 capsules. And I don't need that many O2 capsules. And if I had a way to, say, dump the O2 capsules, I'd be fine. What? Okay, these are actually becoming common now. I mean, there's a lot of common larvae appearing. I'll start putting some of those in storage up here, I guess. Go there. Let's see, how much do I have in fabric? Fully stocked on fabric. So 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Finally cleared that out. And boom. There. Because I had all those supplies. You have been with me. The tier 1 butterfly dome and tier 2 butterfly dome or farms. The only difference is the fabric. So when you break down the tier 1 butterfly farm, you have everything you need except the 2 pieces of fabric. And if you just go ahead and bring fabric with you, you're ready to immediately upgrade to the bigger tier 2 butterfly farm. I just didn't have as much fabric because I was like, well, I don't need that much fabric in the game. And they gave me a reason to need that fabric. Now my frame rate's kind of dropping a bit. Like a bit more. Still not bad like in that one spot where I had it just crash repeatedly in the last save. But oh, that's a lot of butterflies. Not as many bees as I had last live stream, but that's a lot of butterflies. And it's not done. Okay, I'll just go and toss this in here. While the collection seems to be failing, I am at least getting where I still have plenty of algae showing in the water for me. I don't feel like I need to quite save and reload yet. Oh yeah, look at that. Boom. Boom. Get out of there. Alright. Man. Yeah. I'm hoping we get some kind of better solutions. I mean, we need better storage. Been saying that, but we also need some more integrations with the auto crafter. It's a better usage of it. All right, there we go. There's the blues. Bunch of reds. Get rid of those. I'll have to go maybe collect some more regular fertilizer soon. And should be fine. I've got nuggets down below. I've got zeolite. I've got pretty much everything I need. I could start building out even more farms. I just need to get plenty of larvae. And I'm not finding that many rare larvae right now, actually. That's unusual. I usually find a lot more. There, one. Yeah, this is weird. I'm like for a long time. I mean, right when the larva update came out, I was like just sitting here, and it'd be like within a minute, I'm just sitting there with larva after larva, just everywhere. And now they're not showing up as much up here. You see, I'm getting plenty of common larvas now. I mean, yes, I do need common larva. I actually need it for the mutagen. But still, I kind of would like to have more rare larva, you know, at some point. All right, let's go. I would like to see possibly a tier 2 recycler, you know, auto recycler. We got an auto crafter, give us an auto recycler. You dump stuff into one thing and it automatically recycles it, you know, and puts it into its own storage. Like there's an input bin, output bin, and then the output bin can technically be used to as like a source for an auto crafter. I mean, there's options there. We have an auto recycler. It's the green thing to do. We get, you know, it automatically handles all our recycling processes. Can't even see my farms, my butterfly farms, which is probably a good thing. You can see my trees in the distance, but not the farms. Not even like the structure of the farms. I ain't gonna worry about the common now. I got enough. I need rare larva. Extra rare. Just like bloody red rare larva. Nope. Man, y'all are being quiet in chat today. I know Jenny's like on borrowed time with her phone because her power's out. Jason, are you too cold to type? Is that it? Is winter interfering with your ability to type in chat? Too many commons. And you know, I just bet with the fact that we've got another use for common larva now, we're going to get another use beyond crafting different types of larva for the uncommon and the rare. I expect at some point we're going to have, hey, here's this new like mutagen tier 3 and it uses rare larva to craft it too. Or maybe that's what they're going to do with like the fish. We're going to have like common fish, and then here's the uncommon fish, and then the rare fish. We produce different breeds of fish. Well, of course, I don't know how you just be like, there's a generic fish. It's like, what kind of fish? You know, there's a lot of options there beyond just saying it's a common fish. 2 golds. Yes. And that's 9 blue. Did not need to get that one. But that gives me enough. That's a bunch more. All right, there's that one. Again, color painting would not only be nice from a cosmetic standpoint, it would let me tag which ones I've gotten to. Like, oh yeah, I haven't made it to this one yet, so this is the next one to go in and you know, throw the larva into. I have 4 more ready, but not the larva for it. Let's go and snag some guys. That's a plenty of larva there. I'm gonna grab these. Let it start producing some more. Now, there's got to be some kind of plan for, I mean, if we've got an auto crafter, and you know, the devs definitely pay attention to modders and what the mod creators are putting in. There's got to be plans for an auto sequencer on the DNA stuff. It doesn't make sense that we'd have an auto crafter, but it can't do any of the DNA stuff and then not get an auto sequencer for that. I'm assuming either there's going to be an auto crafter tier 2 that adds in the ability to craft items, including like the special larva and stuff like that. Like it could, like maybe it's a tier 2, and as long as it has the accompanying item, so like you have a tree or the DNA manipulator, you have this in range of the auto crafter tier 2, it can make use of that for its recipes. I feel like something like that should happen in the game. That way you just be like, oh yeah, I got the auto crafter here. It can see this. As a result of seeing that, it can produce whatever that is able to produce as a part of its selection. You can choose to use that stuff for it. I'll get the nuggets from down below. That's why I had those. Let me think about what it was. Is zeolite and fertilizer tier 2. Okay. 4. Like more butterfly farms. And 4 nuggets. There we go. I should count these too, shouldn't I? I should count how many. Well, I only have to count how many I have. I could just look at my power thing on how much I have, I guess. And I am all off set somehow. It's weird. Some of them will get so close together, and then the next one will be like, I can't be that close to that one. I don't like it. That one was a bully to me at Butterfly Camp, and I don't want to be that close to that one. It's like, it was weird how some of these, like that, just like you see the bounding bots, and it's like some of them, it's almost like the bounding bots shifts. Like, okay, I can see it. I go this way, I nudge just back, and now suddenly I can go further back towards it without triggering that bounding bots to give me an issue with placing down. And then I have to go further out again to like the side away from the next one. I've noticed that where it's like, all right, if this is where the bounding box is, I'll move over here, and then as I start to ease back, the bounding box will be out like here, and then I'll ease out again, and I'll come back, and the bounding box will be here. I've noticed that in places where it's like I can see it lining up differently each time. Oh yeah, all of the osmium being restocked. Oh yeah, I was gonna look at my power, probably because I might need to worry about power. I have, well, 60 tree spreader tier 3. I've got more probably ready to be built now. 25. I got 41 butterfly farm tier 2. Yes. Okay. Let's go ahead. Bump. Oops. I dropped something. All right. Let's go ahead. I'll get some more of these going. All right. I mean, just because I know it's what it's going to do, it's going to use one of the ones from the containers. I'm going to get that. Yes. I say like that, I can put it that close together and it's not a problem. But the farms have to be so separated that it's like, it's extremely different on those. Everything looks, every one of them look like a rare larva in the dark. Okay, power. Yes, 3,000 something, 9,000 something, much better. And I want to get, I know I get at least 50. That's not a problem. Where are we at? We got time. I can easily get 50, especially if I make another silk generator, which I may do. May shove one over there. Okay, those, yep. Now I still need rare larvae, which I am not getting that many of now. Let that be a lesson to you. While you can, stockpile all the larvae possible. I should have had like 3 lockers full of rare ones built up at some point. I should have just kept stockpiling. Right. Okay, got that one. There we go. So many particles and butterflies. That's a lot. Alright, I'm going to harvest what algae I can. Try to get maybe some more production going over here. I think then I'm going to save and reload the save because I feel like, yeah, I'm just getting more and more algae disappearing into the terrain where I can't get to it. And it's clogging up my production here. And I bet that's probably clogged up over there on those, so I'm gonna save. And in the meantime, Timmy, you wanna say hi? With more than a foot? You know, paw in the air? Just something like that? Yeah? Oh, there we go. There, come on, give me paw. Huh? Just no belly. We gotta keep him covered up so no indecent puppy exposure. He does like to flaunt what he's got, as many of you have seen. Yeah, you're right there. He's just comfortable, fine where he's at. He's just like, whatever. I'm relaxed. I'm warm. Got my blanket. Yeah. Oh, I don't have any treats for you. You already chewed up your chew stick. Yeah. You wanna say hi? Look. Right here. Look right here. Right here. He's like, I know that's a camera. I'm not looking at the camera. You can't make me. Ear flip. You okay? All right. Here. Let's go. There you go. Go night night. Just keep the nose out so I know you're alive. It's like it's camouflage. He's just hiding. That's all it is. He's just like, I'm done with this. I'm hiding out. Wake me up when there's food. And again, the oxygen bottles. I hate the oxygen bottles. Oh, you got hide? Oh, he's gonna now lick himself in an inappropriate manner, which is good that you don't have to watch that. Timmy likes the dragon blanket too. He likes it. He's got another one that is one my dad got for free from like the dialysis place. So it's got their branding on it, but it's like it's a neon green like fleece blanket. Like, I mean, like that right there, that little strip of that is that bright green. And he loves that. It's over on the couch. That's what he uses to color. He'll dig a little hollow out in it. He'll just like dig a bowl and just curl up in the bowl and be fine. And that's like, even when it's hot, he'll do that just so he's got like, he'll do that and then he'll just lay out with his belly exposed so he could cool down. And other than that, he's just like, I gotta be in this bowl. I mean, he'll be stretched out inside that little bowl of a blanket. But now it's getting cold, so he's like, I'm gonna burrow away like a groundhog. It's Groundhog Timmy. I may actually be. Yeah, I might actually I might need to take some of those osmium production ones out because I've got other places that are making the osmium rods specifically. I may actually have too much osmium now. Yeah, okay. It still comes down to I need larva. You know, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go complete different area. Let's go to the other base where I have not yet been today. And I'll let some larvae spawn in up here. And like bam, like right there. It's an uncommon, but it's like pop. Right there. There's a larva. So let's see if I can get some more. Come on. Nope. I think I've got enough uncommons stockpiled possibly for a moment, but you know what, might as well. I'd say I got enough and then I won't have enough. So I might as well grab them until I have no more room and then be like, okay, now I've got enough. Yeah, that's back to that autocrafter thing. We got autocrafter recipe that uses the common larva, which is cool because they'll just keep respawning, and it's ideally going to pick them up as long as they're in range. But we don't have a recipe that I recall through the autocrafter that uses either uncommon or rare. So I expect at some point we're going to have some kind of autocrafting option with a recipe that requires an uncommon or rare larva. And is actually going to be... I forgot. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I got... This was named Silk at one point. That's right. I might start, you know what? Yeah. Basic larva right there. Common larv. Oh, you know, I'll go just full thing. Let's load up. Oh, I could just stockpile some stuff here. And that's, oh yeah. Oh, yay. You know, that's the thing is I've got this kind of, I built it. And after I started building, I was like, wait, I don't. Yes, I know there's rare larva there. I got it. I broke something already. There it goes. So after I started building this, I was like, wait, that's way too much storage. That's more than enough. Like, I got too much stuff now, you know, and now it's like I can see using this for the if I was still using the collect from containers or transfer from containers, I could use it to deposit stuff into these containers, and I could just build a floor that is nothing but autocrafters. If the mod or another mod would allow me to have the autocrafter dump into the appropriate storage. Which again, it goes back to the idea of like, what if we get an autocrafter where I can dump stuff into a specified storage location? Let's just put it here. He's got. Yeah, look at that. Bam, there we go. All right, that's gonna speed up some more farms. Still not enough larva. No, I need to clear some space, yeah. 4. I'll get the nuggets down below. It's 8. Which, you know, I almost could just, you I could almost just add like a couple of extractors here. Like I need one, of course, for zeolite. Really, that's it. I just need one for zeolite, and I need the fabric production down here, and I'd have all the stuff I need technically to make all the butterfly farms right there. Oh, man. See, look at the boxes on those. That's like, it's worse than one that was next to it. It's like weird. The boundary box on these seems to fluctuate. And then it's not even the boundary box. It's like, oh yeah, there's a box, but then there's no box, and I still can't build in sometimes. Look, the box that was an issue is no longer an issue. And there's definitely something weird going on with those. All right. Okay, I really need a I need a massive influx of rare larvae now. Like I need so many rare larvae that I don't have enough supplies to process those larvae. And I'm waiting on the other stuff. So I need to figure out something better for the larvae. Look, oh yeah, okay. Still plenty of power. I'm up to 45 butterfly farms. Here goes another. This is gonna put me at 49. Once I get these. I need larvae. That's really what it is. I'll just take the nuggets from here. So, what was working in the past isn't working now. Now, I'm getting a lot of common. I'm not getting the rare that I used to be able to find so many. Like, I could go there and spend like 3 minutes and have half of a locker full of rare larvae. Now, I'm not getting that. Let's see how the alignment. That lines up there. That lines up there. All right, so I am missing a couple here because the alignment is off. I saw it. Yeah. I mean, look how close those two are right there. That is way closer. And you see it's the bounding box. I can't put these any closer together, but these two are side by side. It's like there's no issue with those two being like this, but then there's an issue with the next ones being like this. And that is as close as these would go. And then these are that. It's weird because it's very inconsistent. But man, that's a lot of butterflies. Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and clear that. I'll clear that. Might as well clear that too, yeah. Actually, you know what? Let's do... There, 4. Just in case. Get rid of that. 'Cause I don't need that. You notice I haven't touched any of the bees today. I'm kind of all bead out. There's too many bees that I've been dealing with. There we go. That's a good balance right there, I think, for the moment. So I need like a storage for butterfly tier, or for fertilizer tier 2, just because I need so much of it. Ugh. Maybe I can actually get another blue on this one and be at least able to go and start that. Just to get another pair of them out and in use. Actually, I made 49 of the farms. Right? Yeah, 49 farms. I gotta at least have more than my tree spreaders at this point. So let's get another 4 of them made. So yeah, I got the nuggets down there. Maybe I had the fertilizer. I think I had the fertilizer. Yeah, that's just going crazy on that. Alright. Let's see where we're at. We're at hour 20. And I'm up about 8 TTI. So not massively increasing. It's not like it's so crazy that I'm going up like a TTI every 5 minutes. That has me 53. Well, I can easily get the farms built. Problem is stocking them. Before it was the other way around. I don't know what changed on that. I'm not finding. I'm getting a lot less in the way of the larva now, the rare larva, than I normally would. That's a lot of algae there. Yeah, that's a lot of algae. Alright, that's good. I want to make use of this elsewhere. So I keep having most of the problems with the algae over here, so might as well bring some over here. Yep, there you go. See, alright, that's full. That's going. I don't know why that one wasn't getting picked up. Or that one. Those seem like they should be in range. Alright, rocket engines, everything, yeah. Let's see if I can launch. Oh, if I can pick it up. Let's see if I can launch at least. Well, ooh, I know what it is. That's right. I was about to say more than a couple of rockets. And now I remember what was restricting me on the rockets. It was the amount of tree bark I had over there. I had 2 tree bark at a time. Yeah, I need to add like, well, if I could build a locker right here, I would do it. But it's weird about the building on the platform here. Yeah, I just need to do like a bunch of tree bark, like storage right there. Let's see, what was that one? That was the seed spreader rocket. I'm missing bacteria samples. Well, I got 3. Got methane over here, everything I need. Right here, yeah. I'll throw 1 in there, that'll help. Trying to think of what else I could do that might help with finding rare larvae. What else could I possibly build or, you know, go to that I've already built that might simplify things? I mean, I've already got the different platforms. I've checked the different platforms, even tried going to one I haven't been to yet, and just not lucking out very well with the rare larva today. All right, let's go recycle it. It used to be I had too much rare larva, I was running out of room, and now I don't have enough. I can't find any. Well, let's see how my stats are. 739,758,976. That's a pretty good amount, I would think. That's quite a bit of biomass production from insects. Alright, I'm gonna go down here. Maybe I will luck out with some more. If not, I'm going to get some more of these. I'm not even going to touch the common right now. No uncommon. I want rare only larva. Perfect. All right. No, I'm not picking you up. It's a lot of empty space without larva. 1! I got 1. Is it weird that you're 15 and you like having plushies like Squishmallows? I mean, do what you like. Don't. I mean, I would say if you're like 50 and you like having those, I mean, if it's a comfort thing, sure. If it's like a unhealthy obsession with them, then no. But I wouldn't say weird as much as I would say weird is more like you're 15 and you want to dress and act like a baby like that. Like there's somebody out there that says I identify as a baby, and they're like 30 years old or something like that, and they do that. You know, I mean, I'd say that's weird. That's kind of like a I'll say kind of like, you know, sort of like having OCD. It's, you know, something that you just feel the urge, but you're not like able to explain really why you do that. I would say the plushies probably not qualifies in that, unless you're like just obsessed with having them. If it's like you're obsessed and you've got like 1,500 of them and you don't have room in your bedroom to move around because they're stuffed in there so fully that there's like no room for anything else, then I would say it's a problem. Seriously, I'm not getting any luck with the larva today. Like, my larva returns are just horrible today. Oh, look, 2. How about that? 2. Maybe I should stick around out here. This is kind of nice and clear in this area. You know, not a lot of vegetation or little rocks in the way to distract visually. Come on. You only have 1, but you gotta get 3 more for Christmas. I mean, if you like them, you know, it's like people having bean bags, you know, it's like, you know, some people like having bean bags to sit in, and other people would be like, that's weird. That's not very cultured. That's kind of like childish. But, you know, it's like, well, they're comfortable. You know, if you're comfortable, you know, you enjoy it, then fine. I say it's just when it becomes an unhealthy obsession, that's the problem. I don't want to hear about you being on an episode of Hoarders and you've got like yo, your obsession with them have taken over the entire family home to where you have like you've had to make walking paths between them, between the stacks of them, so you could get in and out of the house. Then it's a problem. Like, at one point, I had a lot more guitars than I have now. I've sold off a lot of them over the years. Partly because I finally decided it wasn't a matter of I want to collect them. Like, yeah, there's certain ones I would buy and keep as a collectible thing if it was actually like something that would be worth keeping as a collectible. But I'm not going to go and buy guitars now that I don't see me being able to use. And yet I know people who are like, they have that problem where it's like it's the shiny new thing and they're going to buy it and then like play it a couple of times, put it away. You know, like I try to limit to stuff I think I can actually use, or at least I want to try to use. And if in the end I can't use it, generally I get rid of it. All right, this is just crazy. I'm getting so few rare larvae now. It's like a complete flip-flop from where it once was. I mean, that 4 in reserve, just in case. I mean, yeah, I need uncommon larvae for production now, but I mean, come on. I mean, at least something. I'm sitting here going through where I used to find bundles of them, and now I can't find them. Oh, yeah. I forgot to eat before I came down here. My food level is kind of getting low. I might want to go eat. Okay. You know what? Maybe I should check my food stuffs too. Just in case. Yeah, I think the auto crafter is going to make a very big impact on how some people build their bases. Like, I will not be doing this again. I will do a little setup for some food growers, but once I can get the farms, I'm building a platform and throwing the farms out there, and they're like, oh, hey, look, here's this couple beehives, and have auto crafter that just crafts the food I need. I just go over there. I won't even have storage for the food. I'd be like, oh, I need something to eat. Let's go grab some superfood real quick, and bam, snack on it. It makes another one. Oh. No. No. You know what? Fine. If I keep taking them, it'll clear out spots for other ones to spawn in. And look, that's how fast they are spawning in. And you used to be, that was the rare ones spawning in like that. I don't remember seeing an update changing that. Alright, I'm going back to the other base. Just because... Well, I was going to backup storage here. This. Boom! Yes! Maybe that's the trick. Now I just got to, like, teleport back and forth between two places and hope that the first larvas that spawn in, at least one of them is a rare. This is like a sudden change too. When I was doing all the work, getting all the butterfly farms moved and redone, I was still finding a good number of rare larvae. It's not like this now. This is notably different in terms of how many rare larvae are actually showing up. Oh, man, come on. I got one rare larva. And it was the first one that popped up. Yay! It's 2. 3. Oh, no, that was rare. Regular. Common. Like, I'm almost tempted to just see if I can find some of the rare butterfly larva more commonly than I'm finding the actual rare larva. I'm just gonna have a lot of spare common ones. Honestly, the uncommon I'm not worried about. I've got bees being made. All I gotta do is go deconstruct them. I get mutagen. I get fertilizer. I can make use of that. I'll have all these uncommons so I could use that with the mutagen for mutagen tier 2. It really comes down to, you know, I need common for my auto mining or auto crafting setup, and then I need rare because I can't seem to find it. I'll be all common. I think I broke the spawns. I wonder if they're spawning below the platform. And that's part of it. Is that they're spawning right below. Or I've tapped out all of my spawn count. It does seem like there's a certain area here when I look at it, I get a little bit more of a jitteriness to my visuals. Alright. Rare larva. Come on. Like, right there it is. Okay. New trick. Just teleport over and over and over. I guess it's kind of the same thing as the algae. That as the autocrafter keeps using the algae, it gets further and further out until it can't collect it, and then you keep collecting it until it gets to where all the available spots are inside the terrain where you can't see them or collect them. And in this case, I seem to be causing something to happen where I guess it's maybe generating them below the platform, and I'm filling up all the spots slowly with uncommon or common to the point where nothing else wants to spawn. But as soon as I go to a new spot, it resets and drops in a rare larva. Look at that. Like the most rare larva I've found in like one go so far today. It really does feel like that's what's happening. Like it's causing stuff to spawn in a location where I can't get to it or I don't see it. And it fills up all the available spots. Boom, look at that. That's a bunch of larvae. There we go. Now I can let it do some work. And I'm gonna see if I get that to work again. All right. Rare larva, quick. Prove me right. Game. There, yeah, rare larva. Like, just like that. If it's not the first one, it's one of like the first 3, it seems. Like it does, like, hey, common, here's an uncommon, here's a rare, because you entered into this area. Ah, look at that. That is a big difference on how many rares I'm getting. Look, there's another one. Yeah, that's okay. So if you start having problems where you can't seem to find enough rare larvae, just start teleporting between locations and let it reset the count, I guess. I'll go to the beach. I need to get some water. I was expecting it to be one of those super rare butterfly ones and be like, see how easy that is compared to the regular rares? All right. Rare larva. Go. Or no larva. Got like that. Okay, we got one. Two. It's like I'm gonna hide by this. Maybe he'll think I'm like one of the bees laying on the ground. I got tired. Ah. Ah, come on. All right. Gonna sit here. Stare off at my waterfall's base in the distance. And let's just see how many I actually see pop in. I got one there. Two, okay. I have to, oh no, that's one. It's a particle in the air, which happens to be the same color as the larva. Come on. There's one. A couple there. Oh yes, finally. Yeah, all right. Already burned through all those I just put in. They're gold. All right, got some junky red ones. We'll get rid of those. I'm so glad that you can do crazy stuff like recycle them. That totally makes sense. You're gonna recycle a larva into another larva. Like that's totally realistic. All right, that. Yes, more blue. Here, let's take these. Maybe drop off some of these commoners. And so it helps a little bit, but it's not like a big difference teleporting to other locations like that. I got resources ready. Maybe I'll get another gold by the time I get back up there. I have no idea how far I got on these. Okay, that one's done. I mean, the butterflies spread out so much, you can't really tell which one they're on. Because they spread to the nearby ones. I mean, they're like, look, there's some sitting there. But it doesn't have any larvae in it. Not messing with them right now. Only want the rares. I guess I'll go ahead and let's see. Yeah, I'll let that go. I'm gonna take these though. Yeah, I can break down bee larvae to get the fertilizer if I really have to. All right, that's another red. Oh, saw it. I saw it. Gold. 2 more gold. Right there. Yes. At some point, that's what I'll do. I'll just get to the point where I have like, oh, hey, here's 2 more gold ones. Oh, let me start swapping some of these blue ones out for the gold ones. I was like, okay, here goes there 2 gold ones in, and now I'm going to take these blues. I'm going to go and recycle them until I get 2 more golds. And just keep going until I can sit there and be like, hey, yeah, I got 100 tier 2 butterfly farms fully loaded with 200 gold larvae. That's a challenge, I'm sure, right there, just for the fact of getting through that many retries to get them. Oh man, I almost want to throw some lighting on them, but at the same time, it's not gonna look as good in the dark. There's a lot of particles in the air. Okay, let's see. How am I doing time? I might be getting to that point. It looks like I'm getting to that point where I probably need to... Yeah, I hear it now. I probably need to go ahead and cycle out some algae. Or reload because of the algae getting stuck. Yep. Algae is stuck again. I mean, look how fast that just ripped through all that. And more tier 2 ready to go. All right. See how I'm doing on this. I am completely full. And let's do another. Yeah, let's do another 4. Wrong side. Another 4 butterfly farms. Zeolite, fertilizer tier 2, and nugget. Yeah, okay. Let's go get all that from down here. I know it's at 53 at least. So this is either gonna put me at 57 or put me at 61. Can't remember which count I got to. Like all the way. Oh, I got to that point. All right. Let's see. Here goes another 4. Get to line up. And one more over here. All right. See how high my count is now. I am at 57 tier 2 butterfly farms. And that's not okay. I burned through all the silk I had stockpiled. Okay, so let's check my larva. So I have some stuff to put in. 2 more gold. And got some more blues. It's again surprising once I actually get like a large number in there and I have it just producing one after another. It's surprising how many gold I get compared to the red, for one thing, but also how many I get in comparison to the blue. Yeah. Jenny was busy cleaning. Are you taking advantage of the power being out, Jenny? Is that what you're saying? You're like, I'm gonna clean because the power's out. Or does your power come back on and you're like, now I gotta clean? Alright, one more in this row. And then I start cycling my way through the blue ones to clear them out. Honestly, I'm just at this point of like, yes, okay. I was like, I know I'm close. I'm honestly at this point just jumping around looking for one that I don't have anything in and putting larva in it. That's 57 of those, and I'm sure at least a dozen of them are still empty, just waiting for me to get larvae for them. I'll do a quick walk around. Let's see what kind of larva I can get, and then I'm going to save because it is time for me to fix the algae thing again. Just save, reload. We'll see what happens with the algae and the larva. If I suddenly reload and now there's like, boom, some rare larva right there. And there's another way to just save and reload over and over until you get all the larvae you need. Come on, I'm way out here. Give me some larvae. It's a lot of them over there. It's just they're common and uncommon. And then I'm getting all the way out here and nothing's spawning. Yeah, so I think it is the same thing as the algae. It's just, it uses up all the available spots for spawning them in. And then you have to go and clear some out to get more to spawn in. I got one rare. Yeah, one rare. Out of all that. Alright, dropping that in. Let's see how I'm doing now with my rate. At 916,518,976 even. G per second. Let's see, what was it I was at earlier? 274,291,000. So I am not quite 4 times what I had at the beginning. Because of the rockets, because of getting quite a few gold ones too. Oh, save! Timmy decided to retuck himself into his blanket and did not do so successfully. Or he could be successful if you want to consider his head's like buried in there. That could be it. So you had the headset on listening. You just couldn't type. 2 fish tanks to add water to, but you gotta clean the turtle tank. So the turtle made a mess of its tank. There's a little puppy paw. There's more puppy paw. Oh, there's a head coming out. Boom, there's a Timmy head. Ah. Says, why'd you wake me up? See, like I said, he likes to try and make a bowl out of his bedding, out of his blankets. And he'll wall up in the bowl. You want me to cover you back up? Want to go back to sleep? High five. Come on, high five. Give me a high five. Alright, come on, high five. Oh, alright, close enough. Right there, good. Here. We'll keep 2 paws out so people know you're there. He says, no, I'm covering up again. There's a Timmy nose, a snoot there. Darth Timmy. Yeah? Timmy? You like... He's like, just leave me alone. Stop making fun of me. Alright, go back to sleep. He's like, I'm tired. Let me alone. It's been a busy morning. I played with the ball. I need to rest. Alright. I'm going to go all the way in to this end, all the way to the single lane of traffic. And I'm going to let it go. Oh, there's, looks like an uncommon. Nope, it's a common. There's another one right there. In that spot. So, I'm just going to give it a second, see how many spawn in around me. Oh, there's a, rare! Yes. All right, so I was right. You just gotta save and reload your game over and over. That's all it is. Just every time you save and reload your game, be in a good spot. Just let them spawn in around you, collect a couple of rares, save, reload again. Because, yeah. It seems like it just fills up all the available spots or the available slots, you could say. Is if you got 18 slots for larva and it fills them up, you either collect them or you gotta go somewhere and cause them to despawn and respawn. And it's honestly just easier to make them despawn and respawn. Oh yeah, and I got I think that's the golden ones I had from the crates in there. So I could always swap them out if I really wanted to. Alright, got one more. A little jittery there. Got one more. See how I'm doing. So maybe this will give me another blue. And I'll have an exact number of the blue. Alright. Very dark night. I'm coming out here. Alright, somewhere a rare larva is about to spawn in. Because I just entered this area. Needs to load a fresh batch of them. And at least one should be a rare, right? Uncommon. Uncommon. Where am I not getting more? Why is it like so few? actually spawning in. Alright, I'm gonna stand over here. Look down my one little island. Yeah, I would like to start building out there, but that is obviously like I feel the next biome area. We're gonna get an expansion over there because they added an expansion here coming off the crater, so it makes sense that we'd have something on the other side of the crater that you have to come out here or go over the edge to get to. I feel like they'll do something back there. So I don't want to build over there yet, because then I break something when the next update happens. Okay, this did not work out so well this time. I did not force it to generate a new rare larva. There's something about that area that's making it jittery. Biomass alone, 918,942,000 G per second. Oxygen, by comparison, is 1.59 billion. Wow, okay, so I'm actually not that far off from catching up to my tree spreaders, which I do have 60 of those. I've got 57 butterfly farms, so I just gotta get them populated, and it'll be all right. This, there we go. This batch is gonna put me at 61 butterfly farm tier 2. I'm going to officially have more butterfly farms than I have tree spreaders now. Yeah, I'll just get all that from down below. Let's see it. Well, I said I was going to get that from down here, but can't because I have no methane. Again. Really not happy about that. Really want to see a solution for that, because that just does not help very much when you get your stuff gets clogged up because you're producing junk items. There we go. One. Two. And number 4. 61. 61 butterfly farms waiting to be stocked. And I'm going to take this over because I need to balance things out. So Need some more tree spreaders. All right. Let's see. How many can I build? Yep, there you go. No more fertilizer tier 2. Oh, I know what I need. I need explosive powder. I got probably a full stack again over here, full batch, and I need that. Let me make some more heaters. I got that first platform pretty much done, and I can finish it up now if I go over there and get the rest of the iron that I know produced. I can finish up that first level of the new heater platform. That'll be 25 tier 2 heaters on it. I start building the second floor. And man, yeah, that's gonna be a lot of steam. All right. There. Let's go this way. There we go. Maybe this platform will give me some larvae. I feel like I really... now I feel like I'm going to have to just spend some time doing nothing but stockpiling larvae at this point. Like, rare larvae. Again, I can easily get the uncommon by breaking down bee larvae that I've got being readily produced. And I'm finding tons of uncommon to the point that I decided to stockpile them. Now I need to stockpile the rare larvae because I'm not finding those. At least not in the quantities I once was. Oh. There. Nope. Okay. Common. And make sure I didn't squish a rare larva. Those can be kind of hard to place, right? Okay, that's 10 in place over here. That's the steam cloud. Let me get up higher. Yeah, well, it does dissipate as I get further away, but that's the steam cloud coming off of these. Hey! I finally found one of the really rare ones using the platform. There you go. Just build a big platform, find the rare butterfly ones too. That's the... It's green, but then it's pink in the icon. So there was a larva there. Now I can see it. Okay. I thought I actually destroyed it. Okay, that is a total. And it takes 3 by 3 grid for each of these, and that's 25 total on that. So 5 by 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 by 15 platform, not counting this. And how did that get messed up? I am pretty sure I had those fixed right. Oh, come on. Don't snap to that. Snap to the foundation. There. I gotta build this high. Okay, that should be the edge. I should have checked the coordinates on this. That might be an easier way to do it. So, 15, 25, and 24. It's not like with Minecraft where you got a block and it's like, that's the block. Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. Okay, so 15, 25 is this one. All right, so I need... So 985, 84-ish to 88, 900. Okay, this is not quite the same as like with Minecraft where you have easier coordinates. You stand on that block, that's the coordinate. This, you got multiple coordinates in each block. I'll say that's... I still did it. I went too far. At least it does get rid of the steam as you get close. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to see up here. Yeah. Look at that cloud. I have no idea if I'm actually going to see the other, the upper level heaters at all with this now. Maybe, you know, in the dark, at a distance, they'll show up when the steam kind of goes away, but at that right spot, I'm pretty sure they're going to disappear. First point is I just want to get a lot more production going. That's 3 more every so often, 25 per level. Yeah, that's gonna take a while, but yeah, it's fine. It's gonna keep improving my terraformation speed. See how that's doing. Yeah, I still just need to set up like a auto producer somewhere for that. Okay, that's done. Let's double check. So I got tree spreaders that are waiting for seeds. And I've got the butterfly farms waiting for butterflies. I haven't done anything with the drills lately, but I finally have got 20 heaters and 20 drills. They're finally matched. I just need to move my drills out somewhere else. All right, let's swap that out. All right. Larva hunting time. Like, this is now pushing me where I'm almost looking at putting the auto grab mod on here where I can just set it to automatically grab rare larva if they're within a certain range of me and just do it only for rare larva, because this is getting frustrating. That's, yeah, see, that's that. So we'll go 1 more, 2 more, 3 more rows. It's another 15 heaters there that I may actually already have built. Oh, no. I have 20 heaters total. Yeah, so that's, I've got 10 more sitting over there. I just gotta move them. Since I'm not finding larvae like I need, I may just go do that. One more. Another red. Like if I put a big batch, I get very few red and gold. I get a lot of blue, but if I'm putting them in 1 by 1, I seem to get a lot more instances of red to the gold and blue. Why don't I check this? And it's almost locked up again. I'm gonna take these. Waterfalls base, just to try it. Also, see, is this still like... It's only got the blue one showing up here. If I look this way, frame rate goes 20 to 25, maybe it jumps to a little bit of 30. Look this way, up to 40, 45. It's either the bees and particles, or it's the mass amount of trees out there that I can't even see right now. You can see walking this way the kind of jitteriness it adds compared to walking this way. It's a noticeable bit smoother. And no rare larva. Alright. Well, you know, I just take all of it. That my algae seems to be stuck again. And yeah, it's probably time for me to do another save and reload. I'm just gonna dump this right now. Ooh, actually, I guess I need to use it. All right, that's another 3. All right, just transplant as many of these as I can real quick. So I'm getting about every 5-6 seconds, I'm going up 0.01 on my TTI now. So we just low end that at 5 seconds is 0.1. I need a lot of time for that to work. That's 500 seconds for every point, or for every one, that'd be 500 seconds. So not quite 10 minutes for one TTI right now. Oh, another near, what, however you say it. That's another one. Wow, and not a single regular rare, just the plain rare larva. Not a single one of those. Well, it's the second near larva that I found on this platform. Alright, just gonna see if I can level out this side to the right count. So much easier when I'm actually like close to the level below, not this high up in relation to the next level down. But that looks right, so. Ooh, I'm close. One more, just enough. And then that, yes. All right, quick look. Not really the best place to be trying to go between these looking for larvae. Again, that I always get some spot where it lags up just enough that it's like I'm still moving my mouse and it just spins me around. All right. Hit me with some larvae. Now, I'm not sure what autocrafter I'm close enough to that I just heard an autocrafter. It seems like the autocrafter sound carries for some reason very far. Like, I mean, I don't have anything right here. There isn't one down there. Hey, rare larva. The closest autocrafter is in my base down there. Rare larva. Magical nary larva. That's what did it. I got that one. And it's like, oh man, I gotta balance this out. You need some regular rares. Here you go. And that seems to be it. I got all it was going to give me. It said too many rare for you. Yeah, Jenny is definitely busy. She cleaning up a turtle tank. Which turtle? We don't know. I mean, I'm assuming it's Michelangelo. He's the rambunctious one. You know, he probably made a mess with some pizza. Ooh, lots of blues. I mean, I would prefer gold, but plenty of blues will work as well. I think I'm just gonna take these out. I'll make a specialty larva storage for the fancy one, since I've got such better larvae being crafted. I really don't need these. And I have a sneaking suspicion, next update, these are gonna become resources that are used for crafting other stuff. Which means you're gonna be wanting some of these rare butterfly larvae you have to find, simply to make something else out of it. If not the next update, the update after that. I'm feeling like that's gonna be, you're gonna have the rare larva being used for crafting certain type of fish because it's like the food kind of thing or something like that. It'll be one of the crafting ingredients. And yeah, it says no rare for you. I've had too many rares. All right, big meteor coming this way. Onyx. Oh, she made a food mess. Oh, Timmy, you know, makes a food mess, but that's usually because he spills it. If I had my health up high enough, I'd try to ride on the meteor. Ah! Yep, that's why I didn't want to do that. But I did it. Oh, bad idea, bad idea. Don't die and teleport. I can't see. Oh. I died in the teleport. Ah. I didn't have anything anyway, so. All my pulsar quartz fell down. Yeah, that when you build high enough, you're above the spawning height of the meteors. You get some interesting meteor storms. I knew I should have not done that. I killed myself on that one. As I should have said I can't try this because my health is too low. I got a rare larva. And I got killed by a meteor. One red. See, once I get a good roll of them going, I get fewer red larvae than when I do single ones at a time. If I could get 3 or 4 larvae in there at least, I always seem to do better. That's just, it's weird that that would be triggering it in some way. Like, oh yeah, you put in 5 larvae where you get like 4 blues and 1 red. Oh, you put in 1 larva, you get a red. Put in 1 larva, you get a red. Put in 1 larva, you get a red. Oh, you put in 3 larvas, all blue. Oh, you put in 10 larvae at one time? Well, here's 6 blues, 2 gold, and 2 red. Oh, yes. There we go. Another rare. Come on. Rare larvas. She got a stomach bug that's going around? Is there like a... you have like other people you talk to that have turtles that also got stomach bugs? do you take your turtles on play dates? I'm just like, you know, that whole idea of the bug going around. It's like, well, how's it going around? It's spreading by contact, you know, by being close to other people. So what turtles have your turtle been hanging out with? Maybe your turtle's just hanging out with a bad crowd. There we go. That's 8. That's 4 more butterfly farms I can fill up. Oh, your daughter got. I thought you said that your oh, okay. Little one got sick. We were talking about the turtle. I thought you said your turtle got sick. Your turtle made a mess. I mean, you said. I just assumed we were still talking about the turtle being, you know, the one making a mess. In that case, maybe your daughter's hanging around the bad crowd. You know? They might have said, hey, here, try these pixie sticks. They'll give you a sugar high. For those of you who are too young to know pixie sticks, it was basically are pixie sticks even around anymore? I mean, it's like, I know when I was a kid, pixie sticks like, oh, it's like cocaine for kids. All right, yeah, I need to save and reload the save. This is just, I can see it. There's no algae being produced in the right spots now. All right, is it loaded? There it is now. Now the algae's loaded. Let's go ahead and throw this in. Not like I don't have enough. But yeah, look, I'm full on methane. I got all that going. I just, not producing this. Why am I not producing that? Do not tell me that I am out of sulfur? How did that happen? Like, seriously, that's been stockpiled. That's been sitting there with, like, full for a while now. And it's like, oh yeah, you're out of sulfur. Try this again. Fresh load. Before they start to populate, I'm going to get all the way down here and see if it will generate some more rare larvae in my immediate vicinity. Your daughter had a block party at her school, and one of the kids came that was not feeling good. And yes, you love pixie sticks, or your kids love pixie sticks. Again, I don't remember if they're even around anymore. Not like I'm going out looking for, you know, straight sugar to consume. What about, they're not pixie sticks, but I can't remember them. They're like basically a pixie stick in a bag, like a little pouch, and you get a stick that's also basically sugar but hardened, and you lick the stick, you stick the stick into the pouch, and then you pull it out, and it's coated with the basically pixie stick dust, the sugar, and then you lick it and your tongue turns like blue or red, whatever color the dust is, and you keep going. That's the candy. I can't remember what that's called, but it's just, you're basically licking sugar, powdered sugar, off of a stick made of sugar, and that's the candy. And pixie sticks is basically, you know, you're one step away from just doing lines of pixie stick dust. I'm not having any good luck now with the rare larva right there. Got one. And I got another red one. See, it's like, if I put in one at a time, I get a higher chance of getting red than if I put in a bulk group at a time. Then I end up with like a good chance to get a gold and mostly blue. I may have to just like make a little stockpile. Plus I'm getting a little low on fertilizer. Mutagen. So I got those there. I don't seem to get as many larvae on this end anymore. Fun dip. Yeah. Because it's fun, you know, giving yourself diabetes as a child. You know, it was diabetes in a pouch. Is all that was. All right, you know, I'm going to sacrifice. I'm going to speed things up a little bit. Wow, that took a moment for the bees to realize they needed to move. I want to do. I'm taking all of it. I need to cycle this out anyway. 2 of them were all honey, no bees. I got so many more bees if I could get rid of the honey as like a junk item. There goes that. Oh, wait. I'll do this. We're going to sacrifice some bee larvae. Not because I need silk larvae or anything. It's because I need other resources out. Alright, so. Uncommon. Dump them in there. Fertilizer. Boom. Mutage. That's 3, so 1, 2, 3. Not like I don't have plenty of honey already. Like, look at that. Completely full of honey. There we go. Let's check my butterfly. Gold! 1 gold out of that. I do like this. I am continuously getting more and more gold larvae. I do like that. As opposed to like the golden seeds, you know, we have the chance to produce a gold larva on occasion. Oh, yeah, let me check. See, it's over 1 billion. 1,010,709,976. So from 274,000 to over 1 billion. And this is even with that's even with me going extremely slow compared to what I expected to do, because it is just not working out in my favor with these larvae. Oh, what am I doing? I need to go this way. I need to get some more explosive powder. I'm sure I got some ready. Oh, I bet that's part of what it was. I was using some sulfur for that, wasn't I? Oh, that's completely out. It's all just out of sulfur. I'm going to have to make another sulfur thing over there. All that talk about sugar, and Jane's like, I need some sugar. All right. Oh, that's not even fully. All right, that's fine. Here we go. 1, 2, And 3. Huh? Guess if you just click and stare at it long enough, it finally recognizes. If you click and turn, it's too late. Oh, sweet tea. Well, it's loaded with sugar. Especially if it's like, depends on which brand sweet tea. Oh, some of them are just like, I mean, it says a glass of tea is as much sugar as like a can of Coke with some of those. Oh, I don't like. You know, other stuff always builds relative to the way you're facing, but it seems that no matter what, the heaters tier 5 always build facing the same orientation. Which is different. And it's throwing me off. Every time I do it, it's like, oh wait, I'm looking from the wrong side. I'm not used to that direction. Oh yeah, it might help if I used up all of them. I did bring 3. I built 2. All right, let's get some more of this level. Oh, wait. Did I do? Yes, that one. Okay. I think I did too many. Top notch Walmart pizza and a brew. What kind of brew? Close to McDonald's sweet tea. Well, yeah, that's gonna have a lot of sugar in it. But I mean, if you were gonna go buy some sweet tea, like, you know, drive-through, McDonald's would be one of the better ones to get. But I personally have gotten used to it where, like, if I'm going to do sweet tea, I'll do Milo's on occasion. But for most part, I like green tea now. Like Panera, I'll go get one of the green teas while I'm there. The ones that, like, no extra sugar, just like minimum, or get one of the was it charged lemonades that they started doing? I'm much more preferable to that now than just like sweet tea. And, you know, as far as the pizza, I mean, Walmart had, and it wasn't Walmart brand, it was DiGiorno, but they used to carry locally, and this was before pandemic. It was a pizza. It was a thin crust pizza, super healthy, like medium size, thin crust, made to be healthy because it was like a limited amount of cheese on it. You had more veggies, and it was $3.50 for a pizza. And then something with pandemic, they're just like, oh, we're not going to stock these anymore. And they got rid of them. And I could not find any that are even close to that quality there, because I would buy those. And I'd just go and be like, all right, I'm going to go get some shredded cheese. I'm going to throw a bunch of red pepper flakes, ghost pepper flakes, whatever. I'd sometimes would put like hot sauce on it too. And then I would just cover it up with more cheese. And then I was like, that was dinner. But they don't carry them anymore. kind of running out of space to actually see larvae now. When they actually do spawn in here. Boulevard unfiltered wheat beer. I have never had that one or heard of that one. But I mean, I'm not against trying it. I don't drink beer as much as I used to. I don't drink beer at home hardly ever. If it's like, oh, hey, it's a holiday weekend and we're cooking out, you know, like for the holiday, like Labor Day or something, I might go grab like a 6-pack. But most part, I don't even drink beer at home. Actually, when I go out now, if it's a standard bar, I stick with liquor. Always just do like Jack and Coke or something like that, as opposed to beer, because you get that carbonation from it, that foaming from it. If it's from the bottle, you drink it too fast, you know, you just get that bloated feeling. You don't get that with liquor. But if I'm at a bar that has a good beer selection, then yeah, I will sit there and try a beer. I'll try at least one new beer, always. That's my goal. Always one new beer that I haven't had before, and then one that I recognize as being like a really good, flavorful one. Because I drink beer for the flavor. So I would definitely try that beer, but I've never heard of it and I recall seeing it around here. One of my favorite ones, my go-to, especially if I just want to get like 2 beers and be done, is Golden Monkey. And it sounds funny. The name is the Golden Monkey. And they do have some other ones, like there's a Sour Monkey, I think is what it is. So you get like one that's got like a sour profile to it. But the Golden Monkey is just like a regular ale, but it's last time I had some, it was 9.5%. So it's a much heavier effect on you than just a regular beer, which a lot of beers are like what, 4 to maybe 5%. There. Yeah, this is confusing finding the one I haven't filled in yet. Color code. Need color coding. Or I guess I could. It would use up space and take a bunch of stuff to do it, but I guess I could throw like some of the little light sticks. I could do some of these, the area lamps. I could stick one right by each one, or maybe on top of it if it will let me, and let that be a the marker for like, oh, I haven't put anything in this yet. So I go there and I just that's where I take it out. All right, what am I missing on this? Just the sulfur. Apparently my sulfur has suffered its loss. Probably because this is using up a bunch of sulfur too. Just right there. That's lovely. I may need to do a separate setup for the explosive powder over there. Because this doesn't seem to be, it doesn't seem to be holding up well. No, so that's sulfur and iridium. So, you know, really I get by with 2 extractors. Not like I don't have enough extractors already. All right, 1, 2. I'm gonna add these somewhere over here. Then I need to add an autocrafter over here. And I can have something else to make more explosive powder, so I can not have that cannibalized from the sulfur over there. Ah, yeah, great. All right. Just gonna do sulfur. And technically, I've already got, you know, extractors doing the iridium here. But I'll throw another one in. That'll balance out. Because, yeah, there's that one, like, right there. And it's out. Because this is producing that. That can help. I think, actually, that might be why I didn't do that over here. Because it would not tie in so well. Let's that'll work. Yeah, I'm just going. Yeah, no, let's take these out. I just need them out of range. And then that can't go there because of the rare larva. Yeah, all about the larva. That is all the larva's fault. There. I need a auto miner or auto crafter. Strawberry margarita. How about a strawberry daiquiri? I was like, if I get a margarita, I gotta get a traditional margarita. On the rocks. Can't do the shaved ice. It's gotta be on the rocks. Done. I think strawberry, I'm gonna go daiquiri with that. Another red. That's right, I already had the gold. Maybe I'll get another gold real quick. I was like, oh yeah, auto miner. Let's try, or auto crafter. I was trying to think. I was like, there's something I was supposed to pick up here. The daiquiri sounds good too. Go. Well, I mean, you just made tea. Can't waste the tea. You gotta make use of the tea. So, I guess after you finish your sweet tea, you can go look at making a strawberry daiquiri. All right, here we go. Yes. Okay, that's gonna help speed this up a little bit more. And speaking of, I'm gonna go ahead and get these out. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of surprising. I was expecting to have no problems finding rare larvae, and now I'm like struggling to find them. I was thinking I was just gonna end up. Oh yeah, let me just run through here. About 3 minutes, I have almost a full locker full of rare larvae, and now it's like I'm struggling to even find any at times. And one more. Closing in on that 25 count. Yeah, that's gonna look pretty nice when it's done. So I mean, as long as the steam is not getting in the way, it's gonna have a nice, impressive look. Because of the tubing, I like the tubing effect on it. That's just, it has a nice visual flair to it with that the hot piping. And it will not take that many floors for that to be way up there and easily noticeable. I need to clear those out too. That's gonna be some powder, other stuff I can use. All right. So, let's see. We're past the 3-hour mark, but we'll go a little bit longer because I feel disappointed on how little I've gotten in the way of rare larvae. It's definitely going to require some stockpiling. In fact, I'm just gonna put this rare larva over here. How about that? I'm gonna start stockpiling now. In fact, I'm gonna take these all out because I already recycled some. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna go there. I'm ready to go into the mulcher. And I'm gonna fill this up. I'm gonna try to fill up enough on, well, fertilizer might be a little lacking. If I can get enough filled up, then I'll have like a whole batch. Basically, I'll just then dump all the larvae in, let it run through, and we'll see how good my results are. I kind of want to test that way. I want to see how well I do if I just have it do like 20. Like, okay, let's do a batch of 20 and see out of that batch how many I get of each. Then let's do another batch of 20 and then do another batch of 20 and just see from each batch to the next of 20, what percentage do I get of blue versus red versus gold. And I just kind of see if there's if you know, it matches up, and then maybe do one batch where all I do is put 20 in one by one. Just here's one. All right, here's another one, and then just let that go for a few, and then go do another one, let it get picked up, then another one. Just see if I do like 4 batches of 20 each at a time, and then I take those counts of results and I go, here's a batch of 20 where I do 1 and then another one, and then wait for a little bit. If I just kind of spread it out instead of here's all of them, do I get a different result? Do I get, like, if I do that, do I get more red with the individuals like it seems that I'm doing, versus if I just put them all in at one go? Because it'd be really interesting to see if that's the case. Because if it is the case, should be able to see it and be like, look, you know, there, I just proved that doing this gives you a higher percentage of red larvae versus the blue and gold being a higher percentage if you do them as a big batch. And I'm not going to get killed by it this time. It's also going a lot farther away than I expected. Usually those come pretty close, and instead it's way over there. But either way, let's see where I'm at now on my 1,034,358,976. When I started at what was it? Where is it? Is 274,291,000. So yeah, still not quite to that 4x mark, but I'm working on it. And it's you know, you can definitely see my oxygen is still going fast. The biomass is now kind of like, you know, we've gone up so much in terms of breaking the number down. I don't really see it moving much. And I was at 48 point something TTI at the start, and now I'm at 66. Yeah, so not bad in terms of progress. Not amazing, not kind of what I was expecting. I was hoping to have every single one of those butterfly farms completely full. And it just, that did not happen because I can't find the larva. But, you know, I'm going to go ahead and throw some more out there. Yeah, I got the, it was regular fertilizer I just emptied out, so I'm going to get some more fertilizer tier 2. And get this. I'm just waiting for this to bottom out my frame rate suddenly. Be fine one moment, and then the next is like, no. Too much. Look at that. How far away that is. And then I'm like there, and it seems like I'm getting closer at certain points. Again, that hitbox seems to be changing at times. Oh man, I could add like a little bit more on that side. I could do like another column. What if I get all the way back here with those? I bring it all the way to like here, or just keep going until I hit that boulder of just butterfly farms, and then I go back to launching a bunch of rockets. And then, while I'm launching those rockets, I work my way through recycling larvae till I get all gold larvae. Yeah, that would take a while. Is it still waiting on, I guess, sulfur? Yep. Well, that's full, so sulfur is only for this part right here. Okay. I feel like I got too much I want to try and get done now. Like, I need to go use some uranium up, because I've got too much. I need to go keep building on that. I need to get back to building on my uranium tower, and I need to go and get back to, I need to start moving some of the drills out here and then relocate my extractor setup there out here and have it where I'm producing all those drills and they're going all over the desert or something. Like, I could do it all through the hills right there. It should be okay. Just, it'll look ugly. Oh, maybe up the hills there. Go all the way out there where it starts doing that hazy effect of being at the edge of the map where they don't want you to go. And just start building out there all my drills. So that it's like, hey, here's all these drills out here. And it looks fine from a distance, but when I go out there, I can't see anything. Be better than cluttering this up anymore. I mean, this is getting already feeling very cluttered. All right, that's what I came for. What was the? And drills are cheap to carry out. I can build a bunch of them at once. There we go. So it was 2 super rods and yeah. I told it to, but apparently the wrong one. Clear all these drill. Well, I might leave these drills for now. What if we end up having water levels raise up even more with one of the updates? Like with the fish update, we get water levels raising up higher in some of this as we start to reach the fish stage. And then I could turn that cave into like a pond. It could be interesting. It could be a nice little look. Not as much as the zeolite cave where I already got water in there anyway. Ooh, I know. I'm going to start over here at the thruster. All right, JD. Thanks for hanging out and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take care of the little one. This will be a good start. Throw a couple more drills up here. Yeah, that'll work. I'll just align the ridge right there with drills. Totally fine. And then they'll expand on that area and it'll be in the middle of something that I'm not supposed to have a drill on top of. Oh yeah. I was trying to think where was I taking the sulfur? I forgot for a moment. All right, here. Too much. But that's starting to fill up a bit. There we go. Okay. So why is this not producing? Algae and eggplants. Let's see. I got eggplants. Algae's broken again. And we got a meteor storm. Oh, great. Okay, got that. I was like, it's making the fertilizer and immediately taking it to use it for other stuff. I think that used up. Ah! You're staring at your autocrafter, you turn around to find out you almost got hit. Alright, that. What? Help. So for I can't. Too much vibration. All right, come on, come on. There we go. Good. You know what? I might as well. I mean, I've got production going for it, but I can always add some more to my reserve up top since it's right here. Made me feel like I'm back in the early game when this was precious material. And I was like, oh man, I can't let that go to waste. You know, like 66 TTI ago. There. Okay. Oh, wait. Let me check my... I did put some more in there. Let's see. 1 gold, 1 blue. I need some more rares. Fertilizer. Building up. But mutagen tier 2. I'm good on that. I need to get some more fertilizer. Okay, so I got sulfur, which helped clear some stuff. I'm gonna move my I'll move my drills, the big ones, the tier 5s, out towards a new location. Just to kind of get them better positioned, I guess. Best way to describe it. So, yes, if I move them out here, starting there, I'll just build in along that ridge. Because you see it's lumpy. Like, that's a little smoother. That's lumpy. So I fill in along that way, come back, fill in all that way over there, come back. That's a good 20, 30 drills at least. Maybe 50. And then I just, that's the last row there. 3 more. And then it's time for a second floor to start filling in. And I'm just going to stack those up to the sky. Crater. Can't see it, but I've got my tower there. We got the base there. Got my twilight forest there. Got the mushroom forest. You can actually see. If you look at it, you can see the trees from far away, which is nice. I mean, it does add a little visual to it. Like, I could see trees in my little twilight forest in the meteor field. But I can't see the foundation grids as part of my structures from a distance. Which is kind of surprising that is hidden, but stuff like the trees are not. Okay, well, there. So I did all the way to 67. TTI was at 48 something, almost 20 TTI more today. Which means, I mean, that's significant in the fact of how long it took just to ramp up to even like 20 TTI, and then how much time it took to go from there to the 40 TTI, and then I, today went 20 TTI higher. And once I stockpile some more larvae, it's going to go even faster. I'm going to have to take time to go stockpile some larvae because I can't seem to find a lot of them now. Which was a little disappointing. I definitely gonna have to go do some researching. I'm getting close now after our discussion last time with Livestream. I'm getting close to doing item stacking mod just to make it a little easier on some of the storages, so I can balance things out there. But man, that's a lot different result in the rare versus common larva now, when it used to be totally different. Almost flip-flopped. In a way. But oh, yeah. I think next time I'll be way up there. Like, if I just spend another 2 or 3 hours doing nothing but searching for larvae and stockpile a bunch of rare larvae, maybe some common larvae too, as well as getting plenty of the other resources for generating those, I can sit back next time, just let it go while we work on the heaters or something like that, or the drills, and just see how much I get, because I really do want to see. I can see it already. I put in a batch of 15 larvae and I get mostly blues, but I put in like 1 or 2 at a time for a little while. I get nothing but like reds. So yeah, that would be interesting to test next time. So I think I'm going to stockpile the rare larva so we could test that out. I'd be like, here's a batch of 20 and see what ratio I get of blue to red to gold. And then do like another batch of 20 and see what ratio I get. And then be like, you know what, let's do just 20 and I'll load them one at a time and see what ratio I get there. And suddenly it's like, you load them individually and you get at least 50% red versus you load them all in one batch and you get like 70% blue. That's going to be an interesting flaw in the mechanic there. Because I'm guaranteed it's not supposed to act like that, but it seems to be acting that way. Puppy butt. Okay, I will have to. I will have to refresh this if I can. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not gonna let that spam message sit up there. Of course, I also don't know why. It went way back. Oh, there it goes. It brings it back. I don't know why it's showing messages that have been removed. Oh well. But yeah. My hopes and dreams were destroyed today because I couldn't find enough larvae, but I will find more rare larvae for next time. But still, I mean, I was at 274,291,000 at the start of this because all I did was move and rearrange my butterfly farms. The rest of those have been moved, got a bunch more built, and just gonna keep adding more, 4 more at a time till I at least have 100 butterfly farms. At least gotta do that. I'm in the 60, I want to say 61 now. So I'm well on my way. At least we'll have 100 butterfly farm tier 2s. Of course, then they'll end up releasing tier 3 in an update, and I'll have to redo the whole thing again. But if I could do that, I think 100 of those will be pretty good. And, we just work on slowly decking them out with gold larvae all the way around. For now, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take a break and take this little guy out because he probably needs to go out. Especially before it gets cold tonight. So, we'll let his tail stick out. Yep. YouTube and spammers that feel like messing it up for everybody. So, yeah, we'll take Timmy out. We're going to call it a day. Thanks for hanging out. Go enjoy your rest of your day, rest of your weekend. Have a good week. Jason, I understand your pain now because it's about to be really cold here tomorrow. Cold here for a few days. Winter finally arrived, and I'm not happy about it. But, I'll just throw in some more clothes. I'll be okay. So, yeah, have a good rest of your day. Be safe. Be happy. Go have sweet tea and strawberry daiquiris, and then tell Jenny all about it so she can feel jealous. And we'll do this again next time. So, thanks for hanging out. No moderators. Well, Jenny left. Xbox, I don't know what Xbox doing. Felonious, Sanchez. I don't know if they left. I took care of the messages, and then you got the stream elements to take care of it. But, it is what it is. It's still going to be a case we're going to have that. That's why I turned off the excessive emoji thing, or turned on the excessive emoji thing, was to cut down on stuff like that, where it'd be like 8 emojis and then they get automatically flagged. So, Timmy, you want to say bye? You want to say goodbye? You want to say goodbye? Come here, come here, come here, come here. Oh, let me see. Up here. Oh. All right. Ugh. Want to say hi? Hello? Clean your eye. Yeah. I'll say, look. Look. Right there. Right there. Look at that. Look right there. He's like, I know that's a camera. Don't make me do it. Can't get that spot? No. Okay. All right. We're going to go. Again, enjoy your weekends and rest of your week. And we will see you guys next time. More Planet Crafter. Hopefully more larva too.